I'm essentially doing like a very single male.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'm single male maxing.
Single male maxing. Speaking of single male maxing, welcome to the Getaway podcast. As I, Chubbs, Skelly, and some fucking loser with us.
Wow. Okay.
Been a while. How long has it been? I feel like fucking
I mean, bro, pull up your channel.
over your
Well,
chat. It's been a couple months.
actually, it's a separate channel, right?
It's a separate channel, but
It's been months.
it's been a long time.
Because
Fucking
we stopped even when you were still like your PC was fine.
yeah, lot happened. Uh, fucking I remember I came back after my first power thing, and I had to finish the Red Dead video, which was like a super long video, and we finished that. And I think after that, I was like, we all thought, okay, he's done, right? And I made the Lethal Company one, and after that, I was like, now I'm taking a break. And I don't know what I played after, but I remember we were just playing a bunch of shit, mostly single player stuff. I'm pretty sure I probably played Kingdom Come around that time as well. So I just kind of like played stuff and locked out for a while. And we were still kind of like, hey, we're record Monday, because you asked me, wait, hey, Monday we're gonna record, right? Monday comes, we just don't ask each other, are we doing it? And we're like, well, next Monday. Next Monday comes. Well, also we had to take a break because I couldn't use any more space. Like Red Dead took everything. So after I deleted it, it was kind of like, hey, next Monday, and eventually we were just not doing it. And then my computer fucking died,
Oh,
and that was
yeah,
a whole debacle.
The power saga ended
Power.
in tragedy.
Trad, yes. And I we were just talking. I remember I was so bad. I was like, I want to create shit. I want to create shit so bad. I was like, when I get back, I'm doing anything I can. And I texted Skelly. I was like, I left. I was like, was it the podcast again? I want to do it again. So I came back. I released 2 videos, which I'm happy about. And now we're doing the podcast. But that was a very quick where the fuck was I, and also a reason why the podcast ain't been done. So mostly it's my fault, like everything.
Mm.
But you know, Skelly's been doing shit too. What have you been doing?
Oh. Consuming me out. Well, similar to you, this year I was like, I want to make this year a creative year and like a, I don't say consume media because that sounds gay as hell. Consume art, and I want to read more. I want to watch more movies, particularly those 2 avenues. 'Cause I didn't read too much last year, and I started watching a lot more movies these past couple years, but I want to watch more this year. So like, I'm thinking I'm going to use this podcast as an excuse to be like, oh, I watched this week, or I watched, kind of get me in the mood to watch or do something, and then talk about it each week.
Yeah.
But I've done a couple. We can honestly go into the show we consumed after we talk about the main topic.
Yeah.
But,
But you know, since he's here, Bowie, everyone, I'll finally introduce him. I guess you could say it's our first guest. Actually, if I think about it. Yeah, we used to have another server, but we just didn't do it, and we're kind of like, fuck that, because, you know, it's like more relaxed vibe.
I deleted it because there were some, awkward things.
Awkward things.
But
But now we're just doing one of the main servers. So yeah, but since you're here, you know, if odds are you probably have seen my channel. If you are, Bowie's been in a good number of them. Anyway, Bowie, what have you been up to since before? You know, what have you been up to?
I've been starting to like get back into anime more and more. Right now, basically, I'm watching Samurai Champloo. I'm
Kimo.
like at the 3rd final episode. I just got 2 more. That's it. I'm done. And I've also just started reading Berserk. I got the deluxe volume 1 in my dresser. Just sitting there now.
Racist or lolly enjoyer? That's the pipeline you're going down.
Oh wow! Really? Right off the bat.
I already know which one he is.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Not to mention, I've just been playing some games that I got a lot in my library. Like a while back, I finished Yakuza, Kiwami. Right now, I just beat the Silver Case. I'll say
Pure
that could be.
Kino.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm thinking that like I'm gonna go play the one that Humabee told me to play.
Yeah, bro, I told you that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, then why'd you say him? Huh? I said that as you were finishing, I was like, you have to play Sunflower Moon. And I passed out and I woke up and you were playing 25th Ward and I was like, well, you just didn't listen.
I assumed that like Sunflower and like was like a chapter or whatever, but now that it's like a
No, it's
separate
a
game.
DS game, bro.
I watched.
Okay.
I did watch like a stream of Skelly playing one of those fucking games, and I was just kind of. It was very interesting to watch of him like changing between the personalities.
It's probably 25th Ward. Oh,
Yeah,
no, you watched me play Killer 7,
yeah, Killer Seven.
which is Kill the Past series as well. It's like, I think it's loosely connected to 25th Ward and all those games.
But yeah. And I guess one big thing after my computer went down, I was just on the Xbox. I was like, fuck my life. And think by the fifth time, Skelly just kind of went, just read. And so I just read the first Game of Thrones book and thoroughly fucking enjoyed it. I love how George R. R. Martin writes shit. Um, but yeah, that was a great way to pass time when I didn't have my PC for a while. And also good because like I had just got done on the Xbox playing Lord of the Rings Shadow War, which really got me in like a fantasy mood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I am glad to be back. I'm glad the PCs are running again. I'm creating stuff because like I forgot how much I missed the creative thing, like a creative passion, I guess. Again, like it's really nice to record it and then you kind of look at it all and you're like, how am I gonna get this going? And then you cut it all up, and then once it's out there, it's like I did it. But I mean, you've been like writing a good number of stuff you've mentioned. I haven't read anything, but I know you've been sending it to like Cosmo and stuff.
I've been getting to write my book. Like I said this year, my kind of goal was to try to do a chapter a week to make it pretty reasonable, like goal. So like I've got the first two chapters done. I'll probably try to do chapter 3 this week and try to stay on that pace. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's a book and what I've had in my head for a long time. So
We've consumed and done a lot since the last podcast, so we have like to be honest, we have plenty of material for episodes. uh, but yeah, but yeah, I think we're pretty much caught up unless I'm forgetting anything major.
there's still stuff I can say we watch, but we can move on to the big thing that's been happening recently. A big game
Big
that's
game,
taken over the space of gaming recently, which is Marvel Rivals,
Marvel Rivals.
which really gives me Overwatch 1. Like it really takes me back to Overwatch 1 days.
Yeah. Um, a game that really makes me either go like, I love this, or I'm gonna open up Skelly's gun safe and eat his gun.
And like I said, Overwatch 1 days.
Yeah, last night I yelled. I got I got really mad, dude. I was having a bad couple games.
You were pissed, dog.
It was like you those games where none you pick works is all just bad.
Yeah.
See, I don't have Scully's defense. Scully's defense, when he has that, he's gonna play the joke character. So in his head, he's like, now I'm joking. Now I'm doing a meme. You can't, it's like I'm doing bad. It's a joke.
It's a bit. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm playing my main guy still going like, why am I fucking trash? And I'm getting mad and mad and mad. But yeah,
That's
it's
been our main like game,
our
especially with friends lately.
yeah our main thing. We did competitive to get the skin. We got
We
as
got to
soon
gold
as soon as
this
we got to
season.
gold,
Yeah.
we're like, get the fuck out of here. We're done. We're done. We're done.
No, I hate to say, I think we had more better games in comp than we did in quick play. Because quick play is full of the demons and tryhards and fucking people who are sweaty as fuck.
Yeah, it's
And
yeah,
there's no skill based matchmaking, so it's entirely like fucking random who you're gonna get. So
it is rough, but it's a lot of fun. I think my main guy is Loki, who's a healer. Uh,
I don't think I really have a main. I just haven't had a character that's super clicked with me. Like when Matra in Overwatch 2, like how I felt with him and how I feel like so like good and confident with him. Like I just don't really have a character whose kit feels like that satisfying to me. Like I just have a bunch I like. in general, and I'll be like, I have like a wide range of who I can pick.
But yeah,
But again, if they had Doom, that would be my character I dedicate and force myself to main.
I think right now we all know the next thing is Ben and Johnny Storm, the Human Torch.
Yeah, it's staying in
I think
Johnny.
after them or with them at least, like it'd be that and then Blade. I mean, I feel like you obviously have to have Blade with the Dracula shit they're doing right now. And after that, I don't know. Probably Ultron coming up soon. I imagine Ultron's gonna have his own little season. I think that's what I think.
Yeah, we know Ultron's a confirmed one.
Yeah.
They should have Dracula. Just because he's the other season, they should have Dracula. I would main Dracula if they added
He'd be a
Dracula.
Vanguard. I feel like.
He would definitely be like. I feel like he'd be a cool. He could be either tank or like a fucking duelist. I feel like he could get cool abilities where like you could like suck the blood from like people and heal yourself. That'd be a cool like thing like tank wise or like even like sustainable duelist.
Yeah.
Like you get like a bat form or something where you transform into bats to fly away and some shit. That'd be cool. I from Dracula because I like me and Rose love vampires. We're the vampire lovers here. Speaking of, watch Nosferatu if you haven't, the new one.
He's plugging
Oh
it.
yeah.
I plug it whenever I can. I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's great when you go to like a movie and it's literally made like you can tell this was made for you.
Yeah. Editor Chubbs put up on the screen right now. I want to point this out is the season like skins for the battle pass. Right now we should be seeing it like the Loki skin. I love it. The Iron Man skin is really good. Magneto skin is really good.
Adam one is fucking
Adam's really
Rocket.
good. Rocket. I had the Rocket. Just got the Rocket finally. That one is also cool.
Logan, like Wolverine's also cool, and then there's Penny. She's blue, you know.
Blue, yeah.
Namor's is also like kind of whatever, but it's still an upgrade from this normal one at least.
Yeah. But
Penny's is really just another shade. And Scarlet Witches, I can barely like the outfit really like doesn't seem much different at all to me.
did get hard though, so it's a good skin.
Yeah, it's just because she's like the hottest character.
Yep. Fucking. But yeah, we really enjoy that game. We've been playing it a good bit. But man, sometimes that game will really get me going.
Yeah, like all competitive shooters these days, it's either gonna piss you off or fucking you're gonna have some good games.
Yeah. But there's
This cannot be true. Benny Blanco is being considered to play Flynn Rider in a live action Tangled. There's no way. They're doing making that ugly ass dude Flynn Rider.
Yeah, you hate. All right, so to give context for the viewers, there was a tweet on Twitter about I think it was like ugly boyfriends, right? Like that. Anyway, I think Contra was like most
None of these dudes are ugly.
none of these dudes are ugly, and you point out Benny was Blanco,
He's
and
ugly, man.
you guys had a disagreement about his look.
I actually think people are too mean to him on Twitter, even. And yeah, I can still be like, he's objectively ugly, bro. Like,
Yo, question in the comments: do you think Benny Blanco is ugly?
he's an ugly ass. He didn't even say they weren't on the train. He said they were all attractive, and then that's like offensive to say that at that point.
It's offensive to say that at that point. A little off topic, but I mean, the bar was already off topic. But we didn't finish this, but like it was fun what we were doing. It was Skelly was playing Ace Attorney, and we are all voicing characters, and that was fun for a while. That was a little fun game.
Yeah, we need to go back to that at some point.
Very fun.
I actually want to play through those games. So
Like,
we have a lot. We have
We have
so
a lot
much
of
on
stuff.
the
We have games on our list. We have
movie.
movies and shows on our list. We have a lot of stuff on the list. Again,
Oh yeah, and then talk about the new Elden Ring that's coming out soon.
Night Rain. Is it even coming out soon? When is it coming out? March or something?
2025 is the only thing we
Yeah,
got.
we don't know what's coming out soon, dog. It could be coming out like fucking October.
So we don't know. All we know is the playtest was recently.
No, me and Chaz want to do another seamless call playthrough, so
Yeah, which I'll check it again soon. But like,
we'll continue our blood one.
yeah, he's
My
still
blood
going
one,
through
yeah.
it. And I want to record the other because it's just fun. I like the From stuff. Like I never recorded. I should record any of that. I don't know why I wasn't. I think my mic kind of. Another thing is I fixed the mic issue I always have in my videos, which I usually never put in, but I fixed that. And that's why I didn't record the Elden Ring stuff. And the Elden Ring, just has so many good moments. Not even Elden Ring, just from Soft games when we play together have good moments, like
Yeah.
really funny stuff. I'll be
But help
honest, I
because
would
I
have,
suck at them
dude.
and I don't play them, and and you're a Souls like veteran.
Yeah, I'm like a big Souls like veteran, so it's so me and Skelly, it's like a fun little almost like buddy thing going through it. But oh my god, I honestly am mad that I didn't record when we were guiding Contra to the end. Holy fuck.
Contra made me feel good at that game at certain
There
points. It's
was
kind of
so
crazy.
much, dude. So like another, I was like, by the way, I forgot, I didn't forgot to bring her into the thing. Rose is joining the call. Uh, but Rose is also a big like Souls fan like myself, and we were at Rykard, and me and Scott had already killed Rykard because it's fucking Rykard. An hour, right? We were on Rykard for an hour at
At
Contra.
least an hour with
At
Contra.
least an hour at Contra. He
Oh,
wasn't healing. Like he wasn't healing. At one point, I just had to start going heal. Like I think I put on healing like miracles to get through that fight. Dude. That
I've never taken that long a ride car in my fucking
I
life.
felt so bad. Like it was rough. But yeah, we got him to the end. So we all cause like when the DLC was coming
This
out.
isn't this isn't like we have regular weapons and only Contra has a spear. It's we all have the spear that kills him. By the way,
Yeah. We all had the spear.
we all have the spear and we could not kill him for an hour, over an hour.
Mind you, I also like I think I was on Arthur, so I was also buffing everyone's damage and absorption and everything, and I had like restoring healing on. So I had like anything we could like do to squeeze it out, we had it. An hour, but like so like it was coming out, and Skelly wanted to kind of get at his character, so I made a mage, got all the way to where he was, and then we started going together, and I think we were like pretty much at near the we were at the end, but like we didn't go away. And then Contra came up, and then we started getting Contra through it, and then we all got to the end, all went through it. There was a lot of funny moments, and then it was just now we wait. And I think we beat it on that. And while we were still waiting because I think we had still we had a good time. We actually made a great time. We did seamless, and I so fucking wish I recorded it. But to be fair, I also didn't think Seamless was gonna work for a while, and our loop around was that we had to kind of cut down a lot, but also kind of like 3 people was the most manageable at the time before he changed where you could change the settings, and then we went through it, and man, that Seamless shit was hard because at a certain point we had to start making really overpowered builds because the scaling gets atrocious like
Yeah, I
high
know because
level.
the scale of how many people you have. So if you have 3 people, it's 3 times as much health and damage.
And then Mo would
It's
join
fucking.
sometimes, so we'd go up to 4.
It's so great where you're like people don't realize how much we're getting right, how impressive we're actually beating these bosses fast.
Yeah,
Like it might have been cool, but it was not easier than single player. I
we
think single player would have been easier.
I think we posted like a clip of us like all 4 beating Melania, and people were like, yeah, it's
That clip
co-op, and
though.
we're trying to explain you don't understand how much stronger she is than us. Like the thing is, like we all had to be pulling weight. It's not like a thing where like the Phantom can kind of carry. No offense,
Yeah,
no
I'm like
offense,
focus one person. That person dies, then you're like stuck with a boss who's like 3 times. And there's
no
two of
no
you. Like
offense to
it can go
Contra, but
wrong so fast.
sometimes when we have to pull like tell them back up, but like this one is like you're not doing that damage, we're feeling it. Plus, this boss also self heals, so like it it's rough. But yeah,
Like we were on the final ball. Like, I don't even remember how long we were on. Fucking what's his
Elden
name?
Beast. Oh my god,
Adam Beast and the one before him. Well, the first guy made you guys mad a lot more than he made me mad.
he never parried. He never parried, and then when I started doing bloodshed, he parried me and just honestly put his dick on my mouth. It was like insulting what he did to me. Actually,
man.
I killed him pretty easily. I got his hammer. It was cool. I used it.
yeah.
And Adam Beast was a bitch for a while.
And another reason we want so much to be fixed is that those
And we
characters.
cheesed Adam Beast technically because it was I loaded in
Yeah,
and
you
the
loaded
thing
in.
could see me. Like it did look like I could see it as like an enemy, but it didn't like see me as a person, so I just killed it. That's how we beat the game.
Yeah. But yeah.
Which isn't the first one that happened to. We did that with what's his name? That fucking annoying ass captain.
Oh yeah. That
That's
one.
also in the swamp. That guy was beating our
I think
ass.
that one is funny. Isn't that because me and Mo have this thing where you talk about bots? I think didn't I literally say this won't be like a this guy won't be an issue. Like
Yeah.
I literally went, yeah, this guy won't be an issue. I never struggle with this guy because I again with seamless, you can't do that.
And
I,
he also has ads. So like his lane shit that takes up like almost his whole arena, it gets hard to fucking not die.
it was hard, really hard. But yeah, but after that the DLC came out, and so me and Skelly went through it. Also with Contra, um, me and Skelly beat it. I don't think Contra ever beat it. He never went and did.
No, he didn't beat Radon. We got to Radon, we did Radon a bit for him, but he never actually beat Console Radon.
But yeah, it was fun. I will like again. I mentioned I love FromSoft, and I did love the DLC. Sometimes dick riding is a little insane. Like again, like I like the whole madness shit, but like there's nothing in the area to where like I should go back. It's more or less is like, do I want to go through the
No,
bullshit?
DLC, like I'm never fighting that guy again. The Madness guy. I'm not like fighting like most of them again.
Yeah,
Like I know a lot of the area is like empty. That's why it's really disingenuous when people are like, it's a 70-hour DLC full of stuff. Like it's not really. Like it's not even 70 hours when you first fucking like it's like do it. Like
Yeah, I will admit the bosses like the Madness guy and Mesmer, they were all fucking cool and everything, but
yeah, but you're never gonna fight the Madness guy again. There's no reason to ever fight him again any playthrough. Unless you specifically want his sword.
it's
yeah,
also a bit of a
Like
bitch to get there.
and also he's literally the only thing in that area. There's nothing else in this area but find those asshole fucking
yeah, untouchable
enemies.
and a crap. Oh man,
Yeah, that's the only
never,
thing in there. Like, it's just not fun.
I never want to go back there again, ever in my fucking life.
But we did beat Radon. But me and Skelly had to change our builds a little bit because that motherfucker was busted.
And I
Yeah, I
had
did
to
the
go to
broken thunder like perfume thing because it was before it was
I
patched.
just spammed the thorn spear.
We also, it should be noted, we didn't even like fight together. But we ended up both beating
we,
them with like
we had to
random.
get like because I had to get shield random. Like I only grabbed two guys who were doing the shield meta, so they were just taking it when I just kept spamming my bleeding on them.
Yeah, with me, I had to go get the giant fucking rock shield along with that the Scarlet Rock Rapier just to fucking kill the guy.
Yeah,
Bro,
And,
once I got that fucking shit back, bro, like that thunder thing tested on like bosses in the main game. That shit was so OP before they nerfed it. I remember
yeah,
killing Fire Giant like maybe 10 seconds. It was crazy damage.
yeah. I got fucking. I remember like because there's certain boss. I remember like the hippo. I did the hippo my mage, and I was like, I don't think that was bad. And it was like, I was like, well, you're a mage. I was like, all right. Then I went to Arthur, and he's like weak to lightning. So Arthur raped that hippo. And I was like, I still feel like it's easy, but I was also type differing him. So I went on my fist guy, and my fist guy one shot, like one did him as well. And I was like, yeah, never mind. This hippo is fucking easy to me. I will say the funny thing is that the mage actually struggled the most on the hippo. I think Arthur obviously had the easiest because he's like lightning based, you know. But like,
Oh, it's fire, so it's like resistant to fire.
but yeah, but like the mage I think struggled the most. But fucking
Person Knight. Oh man,
oh,
that boss fight was not fucking fun.
I hate getting there, and I hated fighting him. And that shit was rough. That also I get why I recorded some flame. I was like, I remember this. Still, I don't know if you remember Skelly. You fucking you got on to me and then argued Contra about Breaking Bad. Because when we're at the gate, we're just talking, and I was just going, Better Call Saul. Saul, what kind of name is that? And he went, it's not his real name. And I went, what? And you thought that was a real fucking name? So you went on to it, and then Contra goes, that could be a real name. So while we're waiting for him to get in, you're just both going back and forth.
It's all good, man, bro.
It's all
Come
good.
on. I think that's a real name, bro. Let me for real. Come on.
But yeah, so again, I wish I was recording on that, but but yeah, but yeah, Elden Ring was great. I think, yeah, that was after, and then later on, again, these would probably be their own videos, no doubt about it. But you went and finally got past your hump with Witcher 3. That was fun to watch for a while. Even though every
Yeah.
time I went, every stream I went to, you played Gwent at least
It
once.
wa- it wasn't really a hump. It's more so I did a shit ton of the game. I did everything in it because I would do like the first two areas, and there's only one like really like one area after that to do. So I did like all of the first wilderness area, then the big city area, and I would do like everything, and then I get to the next area and I get burned out because I played so much. So, but now I was like I finally pushed past it. I didn't get more into the game evidently because like I really got into Gwen and stuff.
Yeah.
Because the same with Kingdom Come Deliverance, I really love the dice game.
Yo, good segue. Anyway, uh, so you played it first, Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Didn't I buy you the game? Like
You bought it. You played it first, and you went through it, and like, and you kept talking about what I was doing other
this is a
shit.
game I've had a hump for. This is an action game I've had a hump for. I've played like three times, and I think I refunded each time because I could not like. Kingdom Come Deliverance has a very like kind of difficulty like barrier where like you're gonna be the weakest piece of shit for the like a while, and even when you get good, 2-3 guys can easily kill you. So like you're never gonna be super OP.
Yeah.
You're just
So
gonna get more skilled reasonably.
he did it, and then afterwards he was like, "Listen, you gotta," and he bought me like the game of the year, like the whole thing. So then I was like, "Well, fuck, now I have to play it." And we did a bit where I was like, "Oh damn!" And then he's like, you're the only guy I know to complain about getting free shit. Anyway, I downloaded it, and I streamed a good bit of the game with it, and I ended up loving the fuck out of it. Uh,
Yeah, I was even doing alchemy in that game. When I'm doing alchemy in like your mini games like thing, that's how I know I'm really into a game.
so the great thing I like about the game also is that how different players can be. I'm gonna start. Let's start with combat. Let's start with like learning combat. So to explain it, you start with a peasant. So you're weak as shit. Like when it's not like you're like oh like you lose a boss while you're weak. I mean you have nothing. You're slow. You're fatigued easily. You have no skills at any weapon. Like you suck dick at everything, and you feel it. So you really feel that like I guess that green like horn shit with like Henry.
Yeah,
Um,
and the way the game works, like I love this always system where it's almost like an MMO one where like it's like real life where the more you do shit, the better like it just naturally becomes at doing it rather than getting like perks and skills to make up for it. Like no, like Henry starts swinging faster, you start getting better endurance, like we really naturally become like things become way easier. Like it's such a good evolution of like a leveling system.
yeah. But yeah, so like after like the first I would say probably when the game actually starts after the whole bandit thing, me and Skelly like, leveled up our shit differently. If I'm correct, you just went out in the wilderness and just started like fighting dudes, leveling up your shit like in the actual
Yeah.
world. Did a training arc. I went to the because you can go to the captain. I went to the captain, and I think in game it was 10 hours of me just practicing swords with that guy until I was getting better and better until I could do like somewhat real still with him. And when I got decent, I was all right. I got decent at it. I was like, all right. And I did a tournament, lost, and then I did another tournament, and I won the tournament finally. And I was like, oh my god, I'm getting better.
You got like the classic fantasy storyline. I literally did the Captain Once and bought a hammer and went into the world and killed some people like over and over
Like
again.
a psychopath. But
I
yeah,
like got a hammer because it's the best against armored enemies where like you don't need to be super good to hurt them. So I was like, this is a good weapon to start with.
so
And I just bashed their heads in.
I went to the tournament and I was like, I'm good now. I'm like, I can now. I'm really gonna go out there. I got I put on like the first thing they gave me. I had basic gear, better than what a peasant should get, I will say, but like not like great. I'm going back to the town, and a fucking wire hits me because the tournament has a Black Pete quest, and that guy was hard outside of the tournament. But after that, I left, and I eventually got better. Again, my main thing was sword. That was like the only thing I really got major. All my skills and the other weapons were just because of tourneys. I honestly did only sword stuff.
I
And
got hammer and then sword.
yeah, I got really into the combat and just like and stuff. 'Cause I really like that I could either be aggressive, and then some guys would play so like defensive that I actually had to change up my style. But the thing is, right, is after a while, one-on-ones, I got too cocky and I got ambushed and I didn't run away. I didn't grab my bow. I pulled out my sword. I was like, let's do it. And they fucking raped me. It was 3-on-1 and I got raped. Because in this game, it's realistic. If it's not on one-on-one, it's the hardest shit no matter what they are. Fucking ambushes suck.
Yeah, if you get ambushed, though, you can be like the best player in the game. And like 3 people, 4 people, you're gonna have to play in a very specific strategical way which means try to glitch them out over rocks, try to get them in lines and sandbag them, like shit like that. You're not doing a fair fight and
Yeah.
winning.
And plus,
Almost any.
when there's a group of them, the lock on can get a little fucking fucky. So that really sucks. But
I've said this, my biggest accomplishment in that game is when Henry gets captured and you have to stealth out. Is in my bare fist, I beat a
that
fully armored dude, bro.
I honestly don't know how you did that.
I glitched him into a corner. It literally took me like I think 10 minutes of just beating him with my
See,
fist
see that?
to knock him out. It was crazy
See,
long.
I tried to do the same thing where I got in the corner. I just my stamina would I just couldn't keep up to where he would break out, hit me once, and I'd get him in there, but like I lost the war of attrition because he bled me out.
I just kept clinching him every time he like would gather stuck in the corner. I clinch him back into it and keep punching him. I did that for like 10 minutes, and that's how I come. I was like, "Holy shit, that's the most impressive shit I've ever done in this
But
game."
this probably still isn't one of my top 5 gaming moments. This is how it feels because of all that training and all that shit you do when you go to the story. I think it's like the first siege. You get to it, and the guy who took the sword in the first place, you finally meet
Yeah,
him.
ball dude.
And in the cutscene, Henry actually is doing actual sword techniques, but it feels like it's earned. And then you go to fighting him, and the entire fight is so like good. It feels so good when you finally beat him.
I shot him in the head with an
Did you?
the first like the big like guy who's like the bandit guy who steals your sword. He was beating my ass because like I don't think I improved that much, so I shot him in the head with an arrow and killed him instantly.
Okay, well, he shot the hell out.
I
I had an
the training
actual.
arc you did. I was just fighting for real.
I like again. This is the point. I like how different. That's the fun part. How different they are. They can be. But again, I was like, I'd get aggressive when he started like me my back foot. I learned my parry. Could get the special moves. Again, all these tournaments taught me against different type of enemies. Like I got really into it.
I shot him in the eye.
But again, all that shit was really good. Fight me, sword. Pulls out sword. Let's go. Arrow shot.
It's hard because he rushes you. A lot of times you die when you try to do that, but I got lucky the one time. Fuck that dude. What'd I say?
You dropped it when you were saying he rushes you.
Fuck you.
But yeah, fucking. Oh, but yeah. But that game is great. I love the story, the characters.
You get a Kakadukino, but then you kind of feel bad because he's a really nice guy and he's like one of your main
I
guys
think the
throughout the
only
whole
like
game.
we had one disagreement on there. Like everything else we were kind of on. We had one disagreement. It's been a while, but I remember at the time I thought this. I did not like the wife's like voice. I did not like her voice. Every other voice I liked in the game, but like I just didn't like her voice. I think I said it was robotic to me or something. I just remember I just didn't like her voice.
He sounded fine.
But no, the priest quest was fun. Like again, all of them were really fun. I remember like, one thing I always got was like the speech checks. Cause sometimes I'd get them, but then sometimes I'm just getting fucked.
Yeah, I never really got the hell of like women because you'd be so much above him and then like it's still like a random roll.
Yeah. One funny thing you brought up earlier is making money, and there's like little things. And the funny thing, he did alchemy. He made his potions. He was selling he did all alchemy. I didn't do any of that shit. I grabbed my bow. I had a campsite in the woods, and I would hunt for a couple days to get money. All I do was hunt day in, day out, and come back home.
Yeah, I didn't really make money for alchemy. That's just how I didn't fucking have to buy like expensive shit like save your snaps and stuff.
Yeah. But again, like when you get like, near the end of the game, where you have like actual like knight armor, like it feels good. Cause when I tell you, you start that game dirty as fuck with nothing.
And you have nothing, so when you're getting the good armor, the cool sword and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't wait for next like Kim's Crypto so you have a crossbow, but I'm gonna have like it's like Mount Blade where I'm stuck at shooting a bow, so getting a crossbow is like great for me.
Yeah. I will say I did the mercenary DLC. There's a couple of DLCs. I didn't give a fuck about the woman one. I did the mercenary one, and I beat it. And man, I fucking enjoyed that. Like in so many ways, I enjoyed that DLC. Like everything. Just like the writing of it, everything. Like I guess like some people in the community debate what like good and bad ending is. To me, I think I got the best ending, which is where the mercenaries take their money and they ride off, and you 1v1 the enemy lord. I think that's the best ending for what like, goes to Henry with the actual story with Sir Radzig, and just also the mercenaries all live because the mercenaries can straight up die, and you can actually fail the entire DLC if the main mercenary leader dies in battle.
I know that because I've killed them.
Yeah, so it's like well, like, especially with nowadays where certain people are mad if you have the option to turn out DLC. I think it's pretty brave to have it to where you can straight up fail.
I think if you want to make your game all about choices, that should be a thing.
Yeah, so I just think that's really, really like I look at a save point, but fucking, but I again I fucking love that DLC. Like, it was great. Um, but yeah, Kingdom Come 2 is coming out in fucking like a week now.
It's February 4th, I believe. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm fucking excited.
Yep, I have the gold edition pre-ordered.
Yeah, fucking a lot of good shit. I know they said they did a whole combat rehaul, crossbows.
But there's a game romance.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of controversy because at first it was a rumored gay scene, and now it seems to be that there's a gay
Oh,
romance.
the rumor was it's like an unskippable gay scene. It's gone woke.
God woke.
And what that came from is that apparently you can optionally romance a dude if you want to, and that's it. Because you like, and there's a black dude. They're also mad that there's one black dude in the game,
One black dude in the entirety of fucking these two games.
which according to them is treated like people treat him like shit and kind of like a fucking oddity and stuff. So he's not like he's like black and they're just everyone's like, oh, that's people and the rest of us. No, it's like it's accurate to how
You think
they would have been treated back
because they
then.
do this with Henry sometimes? But you think they'll let like you meet him? Can you just be that straight up asshole as Henry?
Probably.
Yeah, fucking.
I'm really interested in how to do combat because I don't want to be at peasant level again because I don't think it would fit.
That is the one thing.
That's
Is
the only
that
thing I'm thinking is if we're gonna be competent and then rank up even more and more, or if like it's gonna be the peasant level, you have to do that again. 'Cause I really want to be kind of
I,
fine from the start, just because I had that whole journey with Henry. So like it
even
would feel
if
like I
they did,
lost it
yeah.
if
Even if they did that whole like even they try to go the route where it's like it's been a while till you're a rusty. I feel like you wouldn't be competitive level. Is like there's such a difference to like just being rusty to like not having any of the skills ever.
yeah. There's
So
also the fact that I don't think realistically Henry would, constrain like it was like this is like his whole thing is getting the sword and vengeance, like his whole like motivation.
yeah. But yeah, I like, and they said it did comment different. I don't think for the second game you should be starting off so weak because that for the like, it still won't work that way. I think, but I'm interested to see what they do. I'm like really excited. Uh, oh man, but I really excited, especially like the ending of Kingdom Come 1. I'm really interested to see where things go.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna ignore all the culture war fucking idiots on Twitter. That really pissed me off. I'm still thinking about that Warhammer guy. That is like sad to run that
Oh
account.
man, there's some guy doing a build. He makes AI images of like a space marine behind a new desk, and he goes against woke like stuff. It's the most embarrassing bit of all time.
Oh,
It's
God.
a sad fucking bit. But yeah, but yeah, Bully and Roche should play Kingdom Come. Fucking.
You should watch Nosferatu, which apparently it might be coming out tomorrow. So if it is, we're watching it tomorrow. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
You know what that means? Next podcast day will be a Nosferatu fucking. This guy will it'll probably end up being coming the director episode because we'll probably just gush about him and all his fucking work because he doesn't
Let
miss.
me get an Anger's podcast.
Fucking. But yeah, but yeah,
But no, it's super good.
super good.
Yeah, King Kong, you have a good bit coming out this next month. Like I said, Spider-Man 2 is coming to PC, which I'm gonna get at some point. Civ 7's coming out like a couple days after Kingdom Come. I think Avowed, which is like this isn't gonna make you excited, but it's the Outer Worlds people. It's Obsidian. But for me, I have to get it because it's in the Pillars of Eternity world. Like a Skyrim game in that world, so like I have to try it.
I'll be honest. I was kind of like I saw that and I was like maybe. And
Well, it's on Game Pass, so I'm
yeah,
just getting Game Pass.
so I'll either get Game Pass or I'll just kind of watch you and see how it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get Game Pass to try it out because like I've like Pillars of Eternity. Like I've never gone through all the way through two, but one is one of my favorite games ever. I love one a lot. So like I feel like I have to try it, bro.
Didn't they? I think it's Pathfinder Contra. I think boot up Pathfinder the first one, and he just went, "This shit's confusing."
The first one's not even bad. It's the one I showed you, Wrath of the Righteousness. I showed you how many classes there are. That one's crazy.
He did show me. It was actually crazy.
Like there's like almost like probably over 100 classes almost, like subclasses and shit. Like it's an insane amount you can do.
Fucking.
We're saying Contra keeps trying to be a CRPG guy. He needs to stay in his lane. That's me.
You're like, when am I?
I'm a CRPG guy. You're fucking Chubbs. You're a Souls-like guy.
I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. It's funny
And
because I'll be
Contra's
honest. I usually
shit,
don't like if they're not made by FromSoft. I'll be almost heavily against them.
I'm like CRPG and kind of like indie kind of roguelikes and stuff. Is a lot of stuff I like.
Cause usually I'm just kind of like, you're like, cause like they'll either do like the classic or they're gonna do the whole stagger system like Sekiro. And if you do the stagger system, I'm not gonna play your game. I just don't like the system.
I hate it, bro.
I hate it. That's why like, dude, Neo does not get played. That's why I
Neo
took
2,
Wukong
I
off my
fucking
fucking wish list. When people say it's like a better Neo 2, I was like, yep, off. Get off that shit. Fucking. But yeah, I've just been going through Dark Souls 2 recently, which I was doing earlier while you're playing Guardians, and I finally got the fucking sword I needed to get.
Yeah, that's another game that's really fun. Is Guardians of the Galaxy. It's too bad it bombed.
Bombed. I really.
I tell you, I like this version better than the movies. I like this version of the team more.
I cannot wait to see him play the other one and see if it's good, and then hit with that Doom.
Yeah, Midnight Suns. Because if there's that Doom thing at the end, I'm gonna be so pissed that it bombed, and there's never gonna be another one. But we'll see.
We will see. Ugh. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I guess like very like this week.
I mean, we can keep talking, man. We have a bit.
Yeah, we have a bit, yeah, but like
I've like you read Game of Thrones books I've read recently are the first Law trilogy, which is Joe Abercrombie, which is like
yeah, I think
kind of a big modern fantasy writer guy, which I've been meaning to get into his work a while. So I recently started reading his books. First Law trilogy, really good. Anyone who likes grim dark fantasy, I'd recommend it.
not to show off the normie here, but I think I'm just gonna go through the Game of Thrones, and then I'm gonna do Blood Meridian. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Fucking
I have to. I mean, I was gonna judge you, but I have to read that too.
But and after that, I'll see where I go. But speaking of shows, we've been watching Vampire, Interview with the Vampire.
The show, yeah, I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. I really liked that.
I did not expect to get sucked into that show. Lasat is the best character.
Yeah, Vampire Show Kino, I'm afraid. I said is the GOAT. Again, it was funny. I always thought that was the only book. And then, like, because of this show, I went to Wikipedia the book. I kept seeing followed by, and there's like 13 books. And Lestat is the protagonist of almost all of them. So it's like, it really changed the perspective from him being like the antagonist of the one book, which is what I thought, to, oh, there's like so many, and he's like the lead. Which, to be fair, I do hear they get sloppy and bad after book 3, but if I start reading them, I might go see if it's like good or bad slop. If it's just not doing shit, but it's slop, I'm like, that's for me. But if it's bad slop, I'll be like, nah, I'll drop it.
Salat shoots the sun.
Yeah, I think the Blood Marine at some point too. Right now, I'm actually rereading. I'm gonna start rereading Dracula, and then I think I want to read a couple comics, and I want to do some classic books like in 1984 and some other things. But at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I do have 1984 in my closet, which I still need to finish.
Bro didn't even finish it.
Bro got it and didn't fucking finish it.
Yeah, I do want to get back to reading that though.
Oh yeah, I wanted to bring this up. When I was reading Game of Thrones, I was kind of being slow with it because I was like, I got plenty of time, and I was like around chapter 6, and I was like, I'm good. I still have a lot left. I deadass thought it was like 200 chapters. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was that big. So when I was like going to the house, and when I hit 75 and it just ended, I was like, what?
I haven't really even read that much like through. I think you're still like first half or something.
Yeah. So
I was
that
like,
night
okay,
when you're like, go read, I was like, yeah. And I read that that morning. I went and read, and I was like at the fucking end. Which I gotta start. I'm probably gonna start Clash of Kings fucking tonight when I'm in bed or something. Cause fucking I just laid down. I'm like, what am I doing? Before I just scroll TikTok and my brain would go to mush, and then I'd look up at my fucking whatever I got on my TV, and I'd pass out. But then after a while with the Game of Thrones, I would just read. I would read, and my brain would be like, yeah, and I'd pass out with my phone in my hand.
my face and it makes you sleep better.
Nothing good. I would be my reading bed. But yeah. Besides King of Con, I mean this game ain't new now, but I also want to get Rogue Trader.
I still have to go back to it at some point.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking again. And then we got finished. I got finished Justified, so we can do X Files.
Oh yeah.
And X Files, man, I actually really like X Files, especially right now. But I am told it does not stay good.
Most of it's bad, apparently.
Like it's got a lot of fucking seasons.
I think 11.
So
I don't know if that includes the like reboot or not. And there's movie. And I hear most of it's bad.
yeah,
We
fuck.
also have to finish showing you Daredevil because the Marvel one's coming out.
Yup.
And another show I've watched, I put some fucking spotlight on, is I watched a show called The Nick, which I got interested in the show because I saw a video that mentioned it. And it set out Steven Soderbergh, which is like this indie director. He directed the show, he did the cinematography for it, and he edited it. So like usually when you're doing like a movie or a project, stuff can get like disconnected in the creative vision because like these are each separate people trying to match up for what you want. But he did all of it, so like it's like about as close to like one vision as you can get. So I really wanted to watch it. I'm like, it's about like the early 1900s surgery. I mean, that show really reminds you how much people used to die because this is like surgery is barely accepted, and this is like these doctors, people are dying left and right, babies die in their arms all the time. These people are inventing things every day, coming with new techniques on the fly. Like it really is like, it's like an incredible fucking like time period. Like I cannot imagine being one of the first surgeons and just having to wing it and find out how to do all this shit where people are dying left and right. Because like you really have to sacrifice people to try to learn these techniques. It really reminds you how much people used to just die and like how kind of like of a good time period we're in.
That reminds me of a female doctor in back in the day in like Britain. She released a study about like it's not a good idea to X-ray like a pregnant lady's baby like belly, and because she was a woman, all the doctors were like fucking loser.
Well, that's the whole thing. The one character, X-Ray, I think comes in like almost the second season. X-Ray gets invented, and the one guy has like cancer in his hand, so he doesn't realize it's cancer yet, but he X-rays himself so often because it's like a wonder. It's like wow that his hand like he's gotten cancer from it.
Rip.
Or like the show starts as they're trying to do a C-section, like trying to perfect this like surgery, and the lady and the baby die, and like this is like the third failed time of this guy who like invented the procedure, and he just goes to his office and kills himself, like because it's like the third time a woman and a baby have died, and this like method he's invented. Like it's insane how like he can put in that time period and like how surgeons were and shit. Because the show is like pretty realistic.
Oh yeah, and then the
But
show
it's a very underrated show. It's on Max if anyone wants to watch. It's 2 seasons. It got canceled unfortunately, but really really good.
Oh, as I was gonna say, there's another show we watched, and it was The Penguin. Uh,
Yeah, Penguin was a big thing this year. I think everyone knows about the Penguin.
Like you said, another show we watching. You probably haven't heard of it.
Little
Unrated.
neat thing.
Little niche named Penguin. That thing was fucking. That thing blew the fuck up.
oh,
I honestly believe they probably were like they had like a little small plans for the Penguin afterwards, and then they blew up so hard they were like, let's write him a couple more things in the future.
Well, Colin Farrell literally said he had like 3 seasons in Batman 2. And now there's probably gonna be a lot more, and there's a whole Penguin season 2 that's getting written.
Yep.
let's say right off the bat, fuck Penguin, dog. I fucking hate that weasel.
Hey
Fucking
man,
piece of shit.
it is great how every episode you just see him get worse, and you think,
You're with them for like so much of it. And then it's like, oh, You did what? Oh, you killed your brothers? Oh, you Victor?
Oh, that Victor scene. That Victor
I like to
scene.
think I do think if TikTok got banned before Victor died, he would have been asking Big, "What's all wrong? What's going on with my TikTok, bro? Help me, Big."
Okay, they would have been real. Yeah. The Victor thing is funny because like episode one, you're calling it. You know, like that's such a like we know this is happening here. Episode one, we know your Victor's dying, and they
Yeah,
still,
I predicted from the stars. I was like, I thought he was gonna shoot him in the back of the head. I was like,
but
Victor's dead. It's gonna be
they
like the cement. He's evil.
but they still do it in such a like they still get you with the way he kills him because not you just think bang right easy. Nah, he's gotta make it fucked
He's in
up.
the most fucked up, slow way possible.
Fucking
And then like he
asshole.
mugs them and throws them into the water after all, so he died and nothing. Just like he found like there's so much layers to how he did it, which made it worse.
Yeah, it's just like
Like
it
just
was
shoot me in the
fucking.
back of the head, dog. I don't even know I'm dead. Like that's the biggest mercy you can do me here.
Oh
But no,
man.
you took me to death with your bare hand.
And then just threw my fucking
Took my
ID into the
money,
river.
so threw my ID in the water. No one's gonna know who I am because my family's dead.
I'm telling you, first 5 minutes of the Batman 2 gotta be him drop kicking this motherfucker.
I want his ass beat.
Break all his bones, Batman.
Kill that
He
nigga.
gotta hit him with the Arkham 50 fucking punch combo, bro. He gotta break this man.
I don't want Batman, bro. Bring the Punisher into DC, bro.
I just want that weasel dead, dog. Gone.
But yeah, a lot of good
And the
shit.
last episode, his mom shit. Oh, nasty ass motherfucker,
Oh,
bro.
Oh
I
man.
remember you so comfortable, bro. I was like, oh no.
oh man.
And they like we know they fuck too. So like this guy's a freak, bro.
Oh, dude, the Sophia shit was rough. 'Cause I was sitting there and like when I was like, like my brain was picking up, and I was like, oh no, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna put her in an asylum. And the characters are out and it's the cops, I was like, you're such a piece of shit. Like,
And it's like the exact same thing where like the first time he was driving her, it was to the cops too.
just
Even after knowing what Arkham did to Sophia, man, he was just a
And he
fucking
told her she was going to
weasel.
hell, bro. He sent her straight to hell for sure. And he kept his mom around too, still, even though she wanted to die. He promised he'd kill her. He was just like again like one of the most evil ass character, bro.
what if the main character you're watching like the show about in the final episode not only won, but he proceeded to give everyone the worst thing they would never want.
And then he's a weird mommy guy.
Really weird, like so weird.
So fucking oh man.
But good show, good show. Though they have to like again when that explosion happened, it was kind of like, well, where the fuck is Batman?
I know he heard all this.
But then the light pops on, bro.
Yep. It popped on like fucking finally. It popped up. He's like, all right, I'm back.
Yeah, after like domestic terrorism, he was like, "Ah, fuck, I gotta get in the gear, man."
I gotta stop fucking Selena Kyle, man. I gotta get out of here.
That fucking bitch.
Kino, I'm afraid.
And another thing, Cape Crusader.
Good. People hate on that one too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
I will say I don't think of it too much after effect, but it's still like a solid show.
Still, yep.
Again, the only thing I don't like about that show is the Two Face adaptation. I really don't like the Two Face adaptation, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And that's very solid. I also think it'll be like a 10 episode type shit really hurts it. They don't make animated shows like they used to. It's like 26 episodes, fucking, and really flesh things out, make you like with the character. Like I really hate this era of 8 to 10 episodes for everything, and that's it.
Yeah.
Especially like with in that format where you could just go through these episodes. It's rough.
Yeah, like doing months of the week with 8 episodes is so much like harder because again you have to balance so much more. You have to bring in like a little arc at least someone cares about, and that's not gonna be long. Like it was like 3 episodes, and again it was with a character we hated. So I don't know. People are like really like harsh on that show now. Like revisionism attacked that show really hard,
Yeah.
but I think it's solid. Well, I think it's solid still.
Yup. Fucking. But yeah, fucking. We're hitting fucking the time now, I guess.
Yeah, it's been about an hour.
But yeah, unless everyone's got like one last thing they want to share.
I got nothing.
Watch Nosferatu.
Fucking.
And read the silver case.
Read the Silver Case. Rip David Lynch. One of a kind. Rest
Oh,
in peace.
rest
Yeah.
in peace, my man. Oh.
Watch Blue Velvet. Watch Twin Peaks.
Okay. Anyway,
What? Those are two favorite
What?
things of his.
anyway, as always, I'm Chubbs, Skelly, Bowie.
Your Chubbs and Skelly and Bowie.
Yeah, I'm all of them.
And Rose, bro.
Rose. I fuck myself.